everyone, my name is Kat and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about guilty pleasures. So what are some of your guilty pleasures? I'm going to do a list of mine. I think it's a list of 10. So that should be interesting. I didn't plan these ahead of time, so we're gonna see like how guilty my guilty pleasures really are. Guilty pleasures, like, I know what it means, but at the same time it's like I don't think I feel guilty for like certain things. Like, I just do what I want or watch what I want, and I just assume that, you know, somebody else out there does this. You know, I'm not the only one. I don't think I feel embarrassed of liking certain things. Maybe I do. We'll find out. So today I'm wearing a crop top, so that should be really interesting. I just felt like wearing it today, so yeah. Okay, so as for the list, let's see. Okay, so the first one is, what is your guilty pleasure TV show? Okay, so what is that? Guilty pleasure, a show that I feel guilty watching or embarrassed to watch. I do watch a lot of TV shows over and over and over again. Let me see if I can name one off the top of my head. Okay, I got it. I finally got it. So I like watching, you know, some dramas. I like some medical dramas and maybe some police ones. I do watch a lot of documentaries, but the one thing I guess I'm embarrassed to admit, because I don't really like watching like romantic, you know, reality shows, like, you know, the dating shows and everything. I only watch them when I'm with my sister Wendy. We watch some dating romantic reality show with together, and well, there's one that that we watch together. It's called Too Hot to Handle on Netflix, and I like to joke around that, you know, I keep getting my invites lost in the mail, so that's why I'm never on the show. So that's funny. But yeah, that show is crazy. But it's so funny and kind of fun to watch, and in a way it is kind of nice to watch because you get to see like them making meaningful connections, you know, because there's just a bunch of hot people just want to like have sex with each other all the time. No, not just about that. It's about finding connections. So in the end, there's some, you know, cool things that happen there, but really they're just kind of like dumb, horny people. So it's like people like that exist. So yeah, like, I guess I'm guilty of watching that. Right, number 2 is a guilty pleasure book. Okay. I haven't read any recent books or modern books. I still have a bunch of books from my childhood I used to read. Oh man, so does the child books count? Okay, how about this? My childhood book that I love reading will be the Warriors book. I read that a bunch of times. I read like probably each book like 3 times, and there's a lot of them, and apparently there's still more of them out there that I really want to read one day. So there's that childhood book, and then for some reason I started reading the Da Vinci Code books, you know, from Dan Brown. So I have 2 of those books that I like to read. I like watching the movies. There was a show, The Lost Symbol, on Peacock, I think. It only had 1 season. Where's the rest of the season? Wow. Well, I don't know if they forgot about it. But I guess you can say that's like my guilty pleasure kind of weird book that I read. Adult book. But that's all I have right now. I haven't read anything recently, so let's see. Okay. What is your guilty pleasure song? Well, every party we go to, we always put on NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Does that count? There's only a few select songs that I still listen to, because I don't listen to a lot of music, song-wise. You know, so I don't know if I can answer that. Guilty pleasure song. Maybe a Disney song. So I'm gonna say Heat Waves by Glass Animals. That's like, I guess you could say that's a guilty pleasure song. I do like listening to that song. If I were to play, if I wanted to play a single song right now, that's one of the first picks I'll do. Like I said, I don't listen to much music, so it's like I don't listen to full albums, or I don't have a playlist. I do have a playlist somewhere around my phone, but I just don't listen to it no more. I don't know what happened. I just got burnt out on songs, so that was kind of weird. So that's that song. I guess for a Disney song will be How Far I'll Go in Moana, but no. Like I'm not embarrassed to play that song. I'm not embarrassed to sing that in karaoke, which I have. So I don't know. I think that answers that question. Oh my goodness. What is a guilty pleasure band? Again, I don't listen to music. Band. Do I know any bands? Yes, I do. 21 Pilots. That's a band, right? I'm just like wondering if that's what you call them. That's what they're called, right? So 21 Pilots. that's my answer. So the next one is number 5. What is your guilty pleasure purchases? So I like what do I like? Okay, maybe like Funkos, but I haven't bought a Funko in a long time. Maybe comic books, but I haven't bought one of those in a long time. I guess maybe little collectibles, Funkos, little collectibles, things to put on my shelf. Yeah, like if I want to go shopping for something, it will just be like a collectible, you know. Sometimes I used to buy clothes. I haven't bought clothes in a long time. That's why I'm so unfashionable. But it's one day I really want to just go on a shopping spree and just buy a whole new wardrobe one of these days. But yeah, sometimes I'll do some clothes shopping. That'll make me feel better. Maybe some games, some video games. So I guess for now, the answer is just collectibles. Any sort of collectibles, you know? Okay. Number 6 is guilty pleasure activity. What do I do? I knit. But that's not a guilty pleasure. That's like a hobby, and that's like even a stress reliever. So I don't know. Activity, like video games. Video games is like its own little hobby, but at the same time, it's kind of like a guilty pleasure too. What else? It has to be something weird that I do. I don't do much activities, like just maybe some crafting and knitting and video game. That's really all I do. Okay, how about this? I make lists of things. Like I make a list of what to do this day, what to do tomorrow, a list of things to buy, but also just random lists, like lists on like video games, like my favorite video games, my worst video games. Trying to come up with a way to like play this video game one day and then the next day another video game. Trying to manage my list of games, you know. So let's just say trophy hunting video game lists. Okay, that's what it is. Guilty pleasure habit. It's a habit, but also a guilty pleasure. What is a habit I do? It's so like literally so ingrained in my brain. I don't think it's like a habit anymore. Like I don't think about it. So what is it that I do? I don't take out the trash very often. How about the way that I go and a lot while recording videos? I can't help it, but I can't take that out of my vocabulary right now. I think if I tried, I could really just stop doing the ums. But as for right now, that's the habit that I actually do feel guilty about and embarrassed about. So I have to cut out a lot of ums and ohs and everything when I talk. So that's my answer. Oh, here's a good one. Guilty pleasure movie. I don't call them guilty pleasures. I call them comfort movies, okay? So right now, this has been my comfort movie for a while. I had the urge to watch it last night, but I didn't. It's Apollo 13. Something about that movie I really like, and it's just, you know, three guys in space that were lost in space for a while, and they couldn't, barely made it home. So that's like an exciting real life story, you know. I also have the urge to watch The Core. I don't know if you know what the Core movie is, but they go travel to the Earth's inside, to go to the core of the Earth, because the core of the Earth has stopped spinning, so they gotta respin the core. So something about the movie, I've been thinking about it a lot. I watched it a couple times already, and I still can't get it out of my head. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't want to watch it too many times, because what if I get sick of it and I never want to watch it again? So I don't know, it's kind of weird. So yeah, those are my movies. Okay. Oh my goodness. What is your guilty pleasure game on your phone? So I don't have games on my phone. Not anymore. Before, I have like Tetris. I had the Tsum Tsum game, the Disney Tsum Tsums. I still have it on my phone, thinking that, oh, I'll play it whenever I feel bored and don't want to look at Twitter or something. But I barely opened it, so it's like, I don't know what it's even here for. I even downloaded Marvel Snap, because people were talking about it so much, but I never opened it. Maybe you'll still open it one day and maybe I'll play it, but I don't know. So, but I haven't played any games in a long time. I just do my social media stuff. If I don't do that, I do some YouTube stuff. So I haven't been playing games on my phone. So yeah. You know, the thing is, because I downloaded a certain game on my phone one time, and I played it, and every other second an ad will pop up, and I'm like, well, this is why I don't play phone games, because ads pop up, and I don't like that. So I just don't have to use my phone anymore. So that's what it is. Okay, so this is interesting. The last one, number 10. What is the guilty pleasure website? So my favorite website, I can't talk about it, not here. But no. Okay, you know what my favorite website is actually, oh my goodness, again with video games, it's PSN profiles. I do spend a lot of time on PSN profiles, looking at my games, looking at my trophies, and trying to plan what trophies to get, and like what trophies I have left, what games to play. Oh my, I do spend a lot of time on there. That or YouTube or Twitter, and of course Discord. Does Discord count as a guilty pleasure website? Maybe, but yeah, a lot of time spent on PSN profiles. So that's it. So I think that's it for this video. Tell me what your guilty pleasures are. Your top 10 guilty pleasures. Let me list them again. They're TV show, book, song, band, purchases, activity, habit, movie, game on your phone, and website. Tell me what are yours, please. I can't be the only one who likes Apollo 13 or something. Or 21 Pilots, okay? So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, and go out and live your best life. Bye.